Hi everyone. Today we are going to delve into basic grammar. It is important for you to know basic grammar so that your sentence constructions are better. Learning basic grammar is absolutely important because grammar is the foundation of language. Now there are two ways to go about it. One is where I teach you grammar with the rules and examples, and the other one, which is the common one, is where people understand grammar rules while they talk to each other. Now, that could be a bit challenging for people who are just starting off with English because having a conversation with English will require confidence and you also need to have someone to talk to. So, today I will be helping you with basic grammar rules so that you can build on that confidence to have a conversation with people around you and learn more in the process. So, let's go. There are 8 parts of speech. Parts of speech are components or building blocks which help you form sentences. So the first one we will be talking about is nouns or the name game. Nouns are nothing but all naming words are called nouns. Now, noun is further divided into common noun, proper noun, concrete noun, and abstract noun. Common noun refers to the generic, the basic, the main category of things. For example, dog, cat, car, fruits, vegetables, man, woman, humans, plants, trees. Now, immediately after common noun, you will find proper noun. Now, what is proper? Proper is when you're talking about a specific type of common noun, or if there's a specific name, if there's a specific type attached to your common noun. For example, your common noun would be a woman, but a proper noun would be probably the name Rita. Your common noun would be a dog. Your proper noun would be a very specific dog, like Fido. Common noun could be a cat, and a very specific proper noun could be the cat's name, that is Loco. Common noun could be a city. When we say city, it's a common noun. It could be any city. But when we turn it into a proper noun or when we talk about a proper noun, it's the exact name of the city, like Pune, New York, Kolkata. So remember, common noun is the bigger category of a particular thing, and proper noun would be a very specific name or type of that proper noun. Next is concrete noun. Concrete noun is anything that you can experience with your 5 senses. That would be you can touch, you can feel it, you can see it, you can taste it, like the examples given here: apple, music, rain. Then the final one would be abstract noun. Now, the term abstract is used generally for ideas or concept which physically does not exist but is present in your head. So few of the abstract nouns could be love, happiness, childhood, freedom. You cannot actually touch and feel. Like for example, I can touch this mug, but I cannot touch happiness. Kindly note, worksheets related to all the grammar lessons can be found in the resource section. Next is pronouns or the replacements. Now, what are pronouns? As the name suggests, it relates to the word nouns. Pronouns are used to replace nouns or to avoid repetition and make sentences smoother and better. A few types of pronouns would be personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and reflexive pronoun. Now let's look at each one of them. Personal pronouns are generally used in place of names. For example, rather than saying Ravi, Ravi, Ravi repeatedly in a sentence, you can replace the name Ravi with he or him or his, depending on the sentence. Like you can see, for example, names can be replaced with he, you, he, she, it, we, they. Objects can be replaced with me, you, him, her, it, us, them. For example, I want Ravi to come to the party. You can replace Ravi with I want him to come to the party. Ravi will be such a joy to have around. In order to avoid the repetition of the name Ravi, we will replace it with he. I want Ravi to come to the party. He is such a joy to be around. He dances so well, so on and so forth. Possessive pronoun is when you replace a name with either my, your, his, her, because we are showing possession. This is my bag. That is your bag. Rather than saying the name, you can say that is your bag. That is his bag. That is her bag. So we show possession. That is who owns. Demonstrative is generally used to point out at things. This, that, these, those. Whenever we are using these words, these are demonstrative pronouns and they are used instead of the noun itself. Those are mine. This is yours. So rather than saying the name itself, rather than using the noun itself, we use these ones. These are called demonstrative pronouns. Finally is reflexive. Whenever we use words like myself, yourself, that would be your reflexive pronoun. Let's conclude it with an example. I made it myself. You should ask yourself a question. So rather than taking names, we use reflexive pronouns as myself, yourself. Now let's look at articles, the little words that articles really play a very important role in sentence construction. I've seen a lot of people still getting confused between a and an. So let's fix this today. So there are three kinds of article: a, and the. Now, A is generally used before a consonant sound. Remember, vowels and consonants, A, E, I, O, U are vowels and the rest are consonants. So, A is generally used before a consonant sound. Let me make it very clear. It's the consonant sound, not the consonant itself. This is a very popular misconception that A and an will be placed according to vowels or consonants. No, it's actually the consonant sound. So when we say a cat, k is the sound and we will place an A before. Now, when we say university, though it starts with a vowel, which is U, but the sound is U. U. That is not a vowel sound. If you look closely, the sound which U, the letter, produces is a, like umbrella, umbra, ulterior, right? So we will add an A before. A university, not an university. Use a, and the to define specificity. Use the for specific or known things, which means if I am talking about something particular, I'll use the. Whereas if I'm not talking about anything specific, we'll use a. For example, when I say, I want the bag that I saw yesterday, there is a bag on the table. That means there is a bag on the table. There's nothing special about it. We do not have any prior knowledge about it. We are not talking about anything specific. But when we say there is the bag on the table, that means probably we have spoken about this bag before. Probably it's a specific bag. So whenever we are adding the before a word, be it a word with a vowel or with a consonant, we will add the before it. Now let's look at an. An is always used before a vowel sound. Again, not just a vowel, but a vowel sound. Like an apple. A sound. An apple. Now look at the second example. It says an hour. Kindly note the pronunciation is not R, but the pronunciation is hour. Now H is a consonant. It's not a vowel. Then why do we do that? Because we are following the sound. If it makes the sound like a vowel, then we add an before it. So when we say hour makes the a sound, which is a vowel sound. So we will add an before it. Finally, the for specific things. The cat, the park, the book, the building. This means we are talking about something very specific.